Hello everyone. This is Friday, June 4th. Oh sorry. Yes, Friday, June 4th. Okay, got that straight. It's about 1:20 p.m. and 18 degrees Celsius now. Okay. I'm in Dartmouth. And we're going to do a walk around Dartmouth today. And we're going to look and see. We came up one level in the opening of things, and I think outdoor dining is supposed to be you can't go inside, but there's patio dining. So you can have a patio. You can go over there today. And I don't know if any other restrictions have been lifted or not. That's the only one I know about. So okay, we're on Portland Street, and we're headed downtown. We'll walk right. Portland is the main street in downtown Dartmouth. We'll walk there and see what's opened up, if there's any patios open today, because this is Friday afternoon, and that's our busiest, one of the busy days, Friday, because people get off work early and they want to go out to eat and things, and so we'll see what's going on downtown, and you can have a look when you watch this video, see if it has in fact opened up a little bit. That's the first step. We got to get our cases down a little bit more yet before we can open another stage. Oh, look at that. I got to walk. I just walked up to it and the light changed. That don't happen real often. I usually have a video comes out on Friday, but this one's just getting made today because I was busy yesterday and didn't have any time to do a video yesterday. So that's how it goes. Sometimes, you know, when you got a family, you don't always have all the time to yourself. So I have to do things for other people, and it takes up some of my day. So yesterday it was impossible to make a video, so we're out here today. It's all right, a day late. I know I try to get them out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, sometimes an extra one, but I guess it'll be Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday this week. But that's all right, it doesn't matter that much. So it's overcast here, and I checked the weather before I left, and it said 30% chance of rain, which that's not high. I thought that's good. I won't bring my umbrella, so hopefully it don't rain. And it was showing sun and clouds. Well, right now, you can see it's pretty much clouds, but I'm hoping some blue sky will blow across here. Like, it's nice out. It's warm, it's mild. It's a perfect day, other than there's always a threat of rain when you get these dark clouds hovering over here. But 30% is not a big worry, but still I don't want to get rained on if I can help it. Well, I see they got the chairs set up out here. I haven't seen anybody out here yet dining, but maybe we will. They're supposed to be open, so we'll see if that is in fact the case. I can't wait until the in-store dining starts again, and it makes it a lot nicer because if you walk uptown here and there's nowhere to go, you can buy a coffee and take it out, but you got to stand around and drink it. There are seats at the ferry, but if it rained, they're usually wet. But if it's been nice out, then yes, it's a good deal. You can sit on those benches and have your coffee, look out over the ocean. It's actually wonderful. I love doing that. I do that even if there's seats inside. On a nice day in the summer, I would sit outside and enjoy that instead. I'm just going to try my leveler just in case I'm a little out, okay? There we go. I thought that was just looked a little bit crooked. I want you to have, as my viewers, to have the best view you can have. So that's my goal, to try to improve, not let it move around too much, and try to keep it focused on the sidewalk so you see the stores on both sides and you can see some sky on the ground, and I know I'm doing a pretty good job then. And sometimes I can make a mistake and touch that tracker, and then it starts going, tracking whatever I turned it on when it was looking at it. The car goes by, it'll just swing right around the way the car's going, which I don't really care for that feature. It's nothing that I never use it unless I accidentally hit it. But the first time it happened, I didn't know what it was. But then I learned I'm hitting that top trigger with my finger when I'm holding the gimbal in my hand. So now that I know what I'm doing, I know how to fix it. So if I hit it and it starts tracking, I just got to hit it again, just once, and it'll stop tracking. But I didn't know that at the time. But you learn as you go, and I'm an older guy, so I'm not very technical. I've learned everything about this since I started. I didn't know anything about it. When cell phones first come out, I couldn't operate my cell phone. Now, I take it for granted. I don't do everything it'll do, but I don't really need all those features, but they're on there. And mainly my phone is for phone calls, texting. I do look at Facebook a little, but I'm not a big fan of Facebook. I have it on my phone, but don't send me a message on Facebook. I might not see it for a month. Sometimes it'll flash up on my screen. You have 92 messages on Facebook. So I have to go back and delete all those, get them out of there. And so I use Facebook, but I'm not an expert on it by any means, but I use it a little bit, not much. So that's where I stand on Facebook. I'm a big YouTube user. I know a lot about YouTube because these videos go on YouTube. So we have that, and I had to learn how to push the certain buttons and look down and look at my views and comments and subscribers and all those things. And I looked yesterday and I was shocked. I was like 153 or 54 subscribers, and I looked at it yesterday and it was 161. So it took a big jump yesterday. Thanks to all the people who subscribed to my channel. That's a big help. Eventually we'll get there if we stay at it, which I plan to keep pushing and plugging and try to get up there as high as I can get with my subscribers. And they told me you can start getting ads put on your stuff after you get 1,000 subscribers. So that's what we're aiming for, at least for starters. Try to get 1,000. I'm at 361, I believe it is right now. And you can see the dining out in the patios is open. When I walked by there, I didn't comment because I was on another train of thought, but they are indeed open today. There's one here, but no customers at the moment. I'm sure if it doesn't rain tonight, there'll be people in these patios. It's just a lot of people that are still working. I'm working. I'm out here doing videos. That's my work. Don't pay much, but I guess it don't pay anything. It gives me exercise and satisfaction of doing something and trying to do it well. And I know it means a lot to a lot of my viewers because they tell me how much it means to them to look at the town they used to live in. And I got a friend, I call him my friend because I talk to him all the time. You people that, you don't meet me, but I consider you my friends because if I talk to you every day, you're my friends, okay? I don't know you in person, but I can tell if I ever met you, I would probably like you because we get along really good on this channel. So I have a friend out in British Columbia who grew up in Halifax. He was here till he was 20. And I think we talk pretty well every day now. His name is Roger. So hi, Roger. A little shout out to you. And I enjoy my little chats with Roger every day. He's about my age now, but he lived here till he was 20. And he went to the school over there on the Bloomfield School. And that school is going to get torn down before long. So he's got pictures of it now on his videos to keep once that school is long gone. Whoops, I guess I better push my button. I'll never get across if I don't push my button. And I have my little tripod fastened to my handle. I've learned a while back, don't leave it in the backpack. Put it on when you're using it, because if I have to set my backpack down to take off my coat or something if I'm getting too hot, I just unfold the tripod and set it down. But if I haven't got the tripod on there, I got nowhere to set it. It don't like to be laid down, it'll start flopping around and something might break. So now I always put it on. As soon as I get my gimbal out, I put the little tripod on. And they come with it. It's not something you have to buy. It comes with it. It's not very long. It says it's about 4 inches long, maybe. A little thread on the bottom, and there's a thread in the bottom of the handle, and you just screw that in there. And it's got 3 little legs on it. It pulls out open, and you can set it down if you want to do anything like that. Okay, so I'll just demonstrate it here. I'm going to set it down, and I'm going to turn it around. I can't walk too far away because I only got a little bit of cable, but I'm going to back up just a little bit and let you see me with this thing sitting down, okay? All right, here we are on the tripod. We'll put it down a little bit here. There we go. There we go, like that. Okay. That's as far as it goes. So isn't that a handy little thing, that little tripod? Now, if I had a Bluetooth microphone, I could go anywhere I want then. I could walk all over the place and leave my phone sitting there and talk to you. But I don't have a Bluetooth microphone yet. My budget is small, but I get one thing at a time when I can afford it. Or sometimes my family members will buy me an item for birthday or Christmas or something like that, and build up my things that I need. I don't really need a Bluetooth microphone, but I'd like one, because that way you don't have to have the wires, and you're freer with your hands moving the camera around, because you don't have to watch out for your cable. So I'm just down here in the Dartmouth side by the ferry station for now. I'm just going to walk over to the water. It's very calm out today. We'll just walk over there and look at the city from here. And then I'm going to do some walking around town today. I know you've seen this area a lot right here, because this is one of my favorite spots in Dartmouth. It's so beautiful here. You tell me what's more beautiful than this. I got a park right there, picnic tables, old-fashioned lamps, and there's a train track right there, and the train goes by sometimes. And then you got the city in the background, skyline over there, which is really beautiful. And today's kind of nice too, because it's cloudy and a little bit of a haze. And then you got the McDonald Bridge over there, and you got the ferry terminal there where I can go in and buy coffee and things like that if I want. And we've got the harbor here. So it's what could possibly be more beautiful than this spot right here. You got everything, and it's just beautiful. You can come here and relax, read a book, listen to music. I usually go on YouTube with my phone and find something on there I like, and just sit back and listen to some relaxing music. We all need to relax sometimes, because sometimes we get wound up, tense, all uptight for no reason, but it happens to us because we're busy. When we get really busy, we get agitated sometimes, and you have to just take a step back, go sit down somewhere and unwind and enjoy the beauty. The beauty of this place right here is absolutely does it for me. This is one of my favorite spots. And like I said, when I did the video, which is better, Dartmouth or Halifax, it was just kind of done in fun. But I was answering somebody's question who asked me seriously, which was better. But I decided to have a little fun with it as well. So there's the harbor, and right through those two hills out there is your way to the ocean. That you go out there, you're on the Atlantic Ocean. Right? So we're down here looking at the skyline. You see a lot of cranes in the background there. There's construction going everywhere. Our skyline is going to look a whole lot better when these buildings are all built. I love a good-looking skyline. I'm a city guy. I was born in a little village in New Brunswick. I think we had a population of about 500 when I was growing up. And it didn't take long to get tired of that place. So I won't say where it is because I don't want to embarrass anybody that lives there. So we'll just leave it at that. I don't want to talk about anybody's town. I love my city here, and you love your town, wherever that is. And if you didn't, you wouldn't stay there. So you obviously must love it. So I don't want to put your place of residence down just because I don't prefer it. But I like the city. I love stuff, places where there's things open all night. And when we lived in Toronto, man, you could walk downtown 3 o'clock in the morning, there's still people out on Yonge Street. I used to go over to our coffee shop sometimes. Sometimes we'd be going on a trip somewhere, and we'd leave about 3 a.m. And we'd go over there with a coffee shop at Tim Hortons, right on just the major street, which was Bathurst and Finch, because we lived at Goldfinch. It's about halfway between Bathurst and Kiel, but it's closer to Bathurst. Okay, so that's where we lived. So the corner of Bathurst and Finch was very close. And I'm telling you, at 3 a.m. in the morning, Tim Hortons was full. You walk in there, there's cars all over the yard, and the place is full. Yeah, I say, why is everybody up at 3 o'clock in the morning? But they probably had reasons, maybe they did. Some of them just live in the neighborhood. They couldn't sleep, some for that reason. Some maybe were out drinking and wanted to stop in there and hang out. Different things. But that's how it is in the city. People are out all different hours. Halifax isn't quite as busy as that, but I wouldn't mind it if it was, because I like places that are open all night. But I don't know if we do have some all-night Tim Hortons here. I know that for a fact. Because the days that I use the car, we drive to my wife's work, and we usually stop off at Main Street, Dartmouth, and that Tim Hortons down there, by Lawton's Jugs and all that stuff, that one's open all night. I know that one for sure. So, yep, it's nice to have. I'm a city guy, that's all there is to it. That's enough said about that. I prefer the city. Give me the concrete jungle. I don't need the mountains and grass and nature. We got a little bit of it here, that's enough. The trees, the park, we got enough nature right here in our parks. That video I did on Shuby Park, that is a big area. There's nice walkways all through there. I don't know how many acres it takes, I didn't look it up, but it's a big place. I put on, that day that I walked around in there, I put on 9,000 steps in Shuby Park, because I checked it when I went in and I looked at it. I put on 9,000 steps in there. And I wasn't in there that long. I was in there, I don't know, I think I was over an hour in there. But it's a big place. And we got Point Pleasant Park, which is another big place to walk around in. And beautiful nature. We got now in Shuby Park, you've got a stream, and you got a lake or two. Point Pleasant Park, you got the ocean on one side. So you got a lot of nature here, even though we are in the city. We probably got more places to walk in the trees and nature than people living out in the country, because they don't have all these trails. You just got to go. If they got some woods behind their house, maybe go out there, but we got trails everywhere here. And we got more trails than that too. I can walk down to Woodside on a trail. I thought about making a video on that, but I thought it might be boring. There's not much to see except the trail. And maybe one day I'll do it, but I think you'd be bored to death with that video. So I'm looking right down the railroad track now. I hear that train a-coming. Do I sound like Johnny Cash? I don't hear it coming, but I could stand there and sing that, I suppose. I was thinking about one day, I got some other music stuff on another channel on YouTube, but I was thinking about one day getting my guitar out and playing for you one day. Would you like that? Let me know. Let me know when you're giving me a comment. If you forget everything else, let me know if you'd like it if I made a video of me playing my guitar. I'll try not to sing it for you. I do sing some, but what have I got here? I got to notice about something here. Let's see. Couldn't quite make it out. My vision's not what it should be. But I'm going on Tuesday to the QEW hospital to get my right eye looked at. I've got a cataract, and they're going to schedule my coming in to get that off. I got a little bit of a start on the left eye, but I think I'll leave that one and schedule it for about 6 or 8 months from now. I don't like the idea of having 2 eyes bandaged up, so we're going to do one and leave scheduled the other one. But the one on my right is quite blurry, but my left is pretty good. So that's my plan. I'll be able to see better before long. Then I'll probably have to get some new glasses as soon as I can afford to do that. Well, can't do everything at once, but just having the cataract off will help a lot. And I started wearing, I got myself a real good pair of sunglasses, and they block out the UVA and the UVB, and that'll probably go a long ways to helping me too, to have wear a good pair of sunglasses all the time. No more of these dollar store ones, because they don't really, they give you a little shade, but they don't really protect your eye from the sun. So I'm going to start, I turned a new leaf. I'm going to start now. Whenever I go out, if the sun's out, I'm going to wear these glasses. And so anyway, think about it. If you're interested in hearing me play demonstrate my guitar prowess, my techniques on here, let me know. And I'll make a video for all the fans that want me to play the guitar. I got a nice guitar. I have a Fender Telecaster, and I have we got a closet full of amplifiers. I got a Marshall tube amp, I got a Randall, and I got a little battery one for busking, a Roland, a little battery Roland. And my wife has a Roland keyboard amp. So, if you want me to do that, I can do that. I'll do that right at home, and my son will do the recording and make sure I got the sound good. So, anyway, enough about the music. let's see what we got to do and walk around here. What's open and what's not, and I don't know where to go, but we'll find somewhere to go. Let's see. We'll go through here. I think I know what I might do today. I like a change of pace sometimes. Not do the same thing over and over every day. Sometimes it's nice to mix it up a little bit. So I'm thinking about walking up towards Wise Road and the bridge area. I'm not going to walk across the bridge today because that would be a really long video. If I might walk around Dartmouth and then walk up to Wise Road and then walk across the bridge and whatever, then get back. Yeah, that'd bore you to death. You'd be in tears before you've seen all that. So, a little shout out to my friend Bevy. I started to watch your live stream last night, but something came up, I had to go, and so I had to turn it off. So if you see a little short peek at it, and then I turned it off, I wasn't bored. It was quite interesting. You were sitting in a chair there talking, and I was interested in what you had to say, but I had to go. I couldn't stay, so I had to turn it off and go. But I see it still on there. I can always go back and watch it, and I think I will, because I know you watch my channel a lot, and I don't want to get so wrapped up in my own stuff that I ignore other people's things, because you're making a good contribution too to YouTube. You have a lot of followers. So I'm going to take a look at, try to look at more of them. And I have a friend over in Halifax, UK. His name is Mohammed. And he's got videos on there. And I got to confess, I haven't watched them as much as I want to. Because my life is so busy with things, I barely got time to sleep. But that's the way it is. When you're married, you got a son, and he's working, but he don't drive. So I have to take him back and forth to his job a lot of days. And some days I have to get my wife to work and then bring the car back. And then I have to go back and get her, plus go back and pick my son up. And it don't leave me a lot of hours to make a video and to watch other people's videos. I try my best, but I can see it's a hard thing to do. I'm just wondering if I'm allowed to walk down in here, or if that's off limits. I'm not sure. We'll see. I think there's a road up here. That's just a parking lot there, but I think there's a road up here. I think I'm going to walk down that because I've never done it before, and might be interesting. We'll get a good shot of the bridge. So that's what I'm going to do. And then we'll walk the Wise Road, either up this way or maybe that road comes around, or maybe I got to walk back. I'm not sure. But we'll investigate that and see where it goes. So if you come through Dartmouth a lot and you come on Alderney and you're heading up towards the bridge, and just as you're starting up that hill, right across the road from that park, there's a road goes out here. And if you ever wonder where that road goes, I'm going to walk out there, then you'll know. It is getting warm. I almost wish I didn't wear my coat. But I wore it. Oh, look at this. I think I showed you those tiny houses that were by the library in Halifax. Well, they got some in here. There's one right over there, and there's one right there. And there might be more back in there, I'm not sure. But they've moved either those ones or these are different ones. And people who have nowhere to go, who don't have a home, they can live in those little tiny houses. So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to walk down this road right here, which is called Gary. G-E-A-R-Y. Gary or Gary? It could be Gary. Gary or Gary Street. We're going to walk down this. I'm curious if you can go right up to the bridge and maybe go under the bridge. That would be cool. How many people has actually seen the bottom of the McDonald Bridge? Probably not a lot. So if I can walk right underneath the bridge and take a picture of the bridge that way, that would be wonderful. And I see a ship down here too. So we might even get a closer look at that. I think I see one. Sometimes I think I see things and then when I get it closer, it's not what I thought it was because my eyes. But I am going to get it fixed. So I will be going Tuesday and then they will tell me when I'm coming in to get the cataract off. So I won't be getting it done this Tuesday. I'm going in for a, they call a consultation, and they explain it all out and what they're going to do and how they do it and all these things, to make sure you got someone to drive you home and that type of thing. So I will know Tuesday when I'm going to be getting this done. And I really want to get my eyes fixed so I can see better, because like I can walk around all right, but it'd be better if I could see a little clearer. That's for sure. So we'll see where this road goes up here. This is kind of interesting. We'll walk on the other side, might be a little safer. Now we're looking right back at the downtown. And good they didn't come the other way, because there's a gate right there I wouldn't be able to get through. So I think this road might go right up under the bridge. I hope it does, because that would be nice. We'll get a nice shot under there. In any event, we'll get a pretty good look at the bridge anyways from down here. They call this a shore road. That one I was on was Gary, and this one is called the Shore Road, this street right here. And a lot of nice buildings down in here, if I do say so. I don't know if they're condos or if they can't be just one house. Some of them are quite big. They look like they might be 2 apartments in each one, maybe. But it could be one. Could be. I don't know. It could be like very expensive houses, and that's the way they're built. I don't know. But it looks like they might be, every one of those balconies might be another unit, which I don't want to look right at it with my phone, because people might think I'm too nosy, snooping around. So I'll try to stick to the road and the bridge. The bridge, don't mind if I video the bridge. Any of you other YouTubers out there, you ever run into any trouble in malls trying to do a video? They usually don't go well. The security comes and gets after you and chases you out of there and tell you that's not allowed. This is private property. Well, yes, there's an owner who owns the mall, so in that regard, it's private property. But it's open to the public. We might not own it like we do the road out here. We all own that because our taxes pay for the roads. So we all got a stake in that. But it's kind of iffy on the malls. They're private property, but they don't have signs up, no trespassing. because that way they wouldn't get anybody to come to the mall. So they're open to the public. Public is welcome to walk in there anytime they want. You can't walk in there drunk and make a nuisance of yourself, things like that, but just to walk through there and take a picture, I don't know. I think if you can get away with it without getting caught, then go do it. If you get caught and they drive you out of there, well, you just say, okay. But push it for what it's worth, and then when you get caught, you just leave. Or turn off your camera. That's my take on it. Just do it anyways, even though they say it's not allowed. There's no signs up there saying no videoing in here, no taking pictures, that kind of thing. No, it doesn't really say that anywhere, so I say just go for it. Do it anyway. What are they going to do? Yeah, I got bothered in Scotia Square. I got bothered up at Halifax Shopping Centre. I got told to stop as well in the little mall there on Spring Garden Road. And the day I did the Shuby Park, I tried to do a video of Dartmouth crossing. And I just got my equipment out of the car, tried to walk, and I seen the guy coming toward me with a vest on. And I knew what he was going to do, so I got in my car and I drove to another spot. And he was just looking all right behind me to see where I was going. And so I gave up on that one. I mean, it's not that great a place anyway, really. But I was going to make a video of it, just in case you guys wanted to see it. I did make one up of the one on the other side there, Bears Road. I made a video of Bears Road, not Bears Road, Bears, what do they call it, Bears Lake? I don't know, whatever that's called up there. The other plaza that's like Dartmouth Crossing. I made a video of that, nobody bothered me. But they don't have security cars driving around there like they do Dartmouth Crossing for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's the area, maybe I just figure it's different some way. I'm not sure. But Dartmouth Crossing has a couple of security cars and guys that are just driving around looking for somebody to bother. So it's hard to do one there. Very difficult. You can do a driving around one. Okay, when I come back, I'll go right up one of these streets right here. It'll take me right up to the other road. So I'm walking right beside the train track. These cars, I guess, are just parked here until they get the train made up. And then when they get it all put together, we'll take it wherever it's going. I think they go up towards Truro and Moncton area. I'm not sure where they go from there. We're going to get a good picture of the bridge, because this road, I think, is going right under the bridge. Now, isn't that cool? This is really good. Get a shot of the bridge from this side of the, right underneath of it. Hopefully I can walk right under it. I think I can. So we'll come over on this side on the sidewalk. Might get a better look at the bridge. I just got to level it up in case it's out. There we go. Sometimes they'll just work themselves out a little bit. Yeah. And if the sun's shining on the screen, you might not notice that it's not pointed just right. Which is the case right now. I got the sun shining on my screen, and I can't always tell exactly how it's pointed, but I think I'm okay. This is going to be pretty cool, looking at the bridge from here. Never had a shot of it from here. This is really nice. Never even thought of walking down here on this street. But now we know where it goes. Brings you right up to the bridge, and right under the bridge. And I'm hoping maybe when I get under the bridge that the street will cut right up over the hill and I'll be almost to the shopping plaza. That's probably where I will be. Okay, this is called Best Street. I know that one goes up there because I can see it goes right up there. Well, this is Best. Now this is nice. This is a real nice shot right here. I would like to take a picture with the bridge in the background and me in front of the camera. That would be nice. Right where I'm at, if I can get a picture of the bridge. How's that? Have I got the bridge in here? Hopefully it's good, because that would be nice if I got a good picture of the bridge in the background here. There's a helicopter flying over. We're going to walk right under the bridge. That's really good. I've been wondering what it would look like from underneath the bridge to look across. So now we're going to do it. I might be the first one, the first video guy in Halifax to walk under the McDonald Bridge. Maybe. I haven't seen another one yet. So maybe I'm going to start something. You can go right down to the water there, but that's private property. And I see a sign there, I think, don't go in there. Yeah. Yeah, it says private crossing. Oh, that's for the train's coming. There's no signals. There's no signals on those tracks. If you cross those tracks, you gotta be very careful because it's a private crossing and there's no signals. And here's one of those book places where you can just help yourself to a book and you can bring it back and you can leave another book if you like. If you want to help people that need access to books, then you can do that. Look at this, isn't this cool? Walking right under the bridge. I bet a lot of people has never seen the bridge from underneath. It's pretty high up there when you're down here. And there's a road goes right up. And we should be somewhere right near the plaza. Because if we go up that road, we're going to be past. Oh no, we're not going to be across from the plaza because we got to walk up. Yeah, we're going to be handy. We'll be handy there. We'll see. We won't know until we do it. Okay, I'm going to stand right under here and point my camera across the bridge. Okay? Just like that. How you like that? There we are, looking right across the bridge from underneath of it. All right, that was pretty cool. And if you listen, you can hear the traffic going across the bridge from down here. You hear the vehicles rumbling over the bridge. Wonderful. So, okay, we're going to walk up to the street now and make our way up to the plaza area. Now, when you see why the bridge is so long, you're off of the water way down there, but the bridge goes on quite a little ways before you actually come down. So that was very interesting. Let me see how long I've been at this here. Oh, it looked like about, I can't tell for sure. If I pull my sunglasses down, maybe I can. 45 minutes. Very good. I hope you like these long videos because that seems to be my style. It's very hard for me to make a short video. I try. Once in a while I get it down to half an hour, but it's not very often I get a short video. So I hope you like these long videos. You get to see things you might never see. If you're a person that can't get out of the house, well, you definitely would not be up here walking around on this rough terrain and be walking where I'm going today underneath this bridge. So it'll give you a shot at something you probably would never see if I didn't make this video. And I don't know what that building is right there. I see there's a light on inside, but it looks pretty kind of derelict, but it might be still operating. It don't look like it would be, but. Now there's a fence all around it. It looked like it might have been a factory or something at one time, but it don't look like it's operating. I see they got a sign here for when they're plowing the snow. If you were standing right here and the snow plow went by, you'll get hit with quite a pile of snow. So that's why they got that. I should go over to the sidewalk, I suppose, so I can get across here safely. I'm very curious about that building right there, what that could be, or what it was. Let's just walk down and take a look, because whatever it was, it's no longer that. It's a derelict building. Looks pretty old, and it looked like it was a factory at one time. That'd be interesting to find out what that was. Yeah. There's a sign on the fence. I gotta go over it because I'm a curious person. If I don't know something, I want to know. So I'm gonna go over when I can. I'll go back to the crosswalk. And I'm gonna walk over and see what that building was. The sign on the fence must say. Or maybe it just says private property, no trespassing. That could be what it says. Well, I'm not going to trespass because I don't need to know what's in there that bad, but I was just kind of curious of what it was. So let's go look. It had to be a factory at one time. Okay, here we are. No trespassing. And then again in French, by order of MND, whatever that is. Okay, so it don't really tell me what it was, but you're not allowed to go in, which I wouldn't anyway. But let's walk down. I'm just kind of curious as to what that building might be, or what it was. If I could just get a hint as to what it was used for. We had a lot of buildings like that in Toronto that were furniture factories. And when free trade came in, the furniture was cheaper from China and places like that. And almost all the furniture makers got put out of business. And there was buildings that resembled that, sitting idle. They got tore down. And they're pretty much all gone. All the furniture makers that were in Toronto. There's still a few, and some adapted. Some started importing in boxes that you have to put the furniture together. They imported it from China in containers, and they assembled it there and then sold it to the stores. But they no longer made it. They assembled it and took it to the stores. So they got a parking lot here where the employees would park. And as near as I can tell, it's got a couple of big loading doors here. So it must have been a factory of some kind, and a big truck came in there. And so it was quite a place by the look of it. So whatever it was, it's long gone. Maybe someday, I know people that lived in Halifax all their life. I'll ask them about it. Maybe they'll know what this building was, and I can share it with you. All right, let's see if we can get across the street here again. Kind of risky because there's a sharp curve right there. So I have to get across quickly before a car gets here. All right, there we go. Good rain again, so hoping, so far we haven't got any rain. I'll have this video done and it won't have got rained on. So that will be a plus. And then I'll have the rest of the day to do what I want. I can go get a coffee and sit and relax somewhere, knowing that I got my video done. And I found something interesting, as I always do. I try. I don't want to make a video just to say I made a video and there's no content. I want to make a video and try to find something of interest to show you people in that video. Not just up and down the street in Halifax, there you go, let's send that out. No, I want to make something interesting. I'm pretty sure you'll find this walk under the bridge interesting. So we're on Windmill Road and Lyle Street. Now we got to walk up to Wise Road. And there goes that helicopter again. And the bridge is starting to taper down now to the ground level. And this should bring us right up to where the toll booths are and all that kind of stuff. No parking on that side, I guess that's what they're saying. You imagine when the snow plows go over, all that snow is flying down off of there. No, I wouldn't walk over there in the wintertime after a snowstorm for sure. Well, this has been an interesting walk. To come over here and walk under the bridge and see the bridge. I'll keep my camera pointed that way a little bit, enough to see the sidewalk, but you can see the bridge as it comes down to the ground. And it's getting a little quieter now. You're not getting so much noise from the bridge because now it's on cement and not so much steel. It's noisy when the part that's over the water out there because it's a lot of steel. It rattles. So it's not near as noisy here. Well, I like to talk about just about everything when I'm walking around, and I don't keep very much private because everybody sees me out here. I might as well tell them about things in my life. And I got my dentures a week ago, and I've had quite a struggle. I got to tell you, it wasn't easy to just put them in, and you don't just put them in and start walking around and talking and eating and all this stuff. It takes getting used to. And I have to put stuff on them to keep them in there because they'll fall down when I talk if I don't have something to hold them in place. But I'm gradually getting used to it. And I've had them in pretty well most of today. And yesterday I had them in most of the day. But I do take a break. When I get home at night, I take them out and I get them all cleaned up for the next day and take them the rest of the night without them. And then I go at it again the next day. But it's been let's see, it's been more than a week. It's been yes, this is 2 weeks today. 2 weeks today I've had my dentures. And I'm still struggling to get good with them. But we'll get there, I think. I think we will. Somehow. But it's not been an easy road. And some people told me the same thing. They had a hard time getting used to dentures. But they look good. And when you got them in, you like to smile more than you do when you need them and there's an empty space there. You don't really like to smile as much. Now I love to smile because I got a nice row of top teeth that look good. Now I don't know where we're going to get out through here because that might be a problem. I guess I'll have to walk down. Oh, maybe I could cut the corner through here. I don't think they'd mind. I don't see any sign that says no trespassing, so I'm going to walk through the parking lot here. Mobile office trailers for rent. And I don't know what that building is, probably something to do with the bridge. But I'm going to trespass through here anyways, take a chance. Now you people know where I am, don't you? I'm right by the toll booth, which is right there. And the Doubletree Hilton is right over there. Wise Road is up here. So we're gonna, oh, I can't get out through here. There's no exit out through here. I walked in here, but I can't get out. So, it's all fenced in. I don't think there's any way out through here, but I'm gonna see. Because you never know, sometimes people cut a hole in the fence when they want to take shortcuts, and there's a fence there. So that happens sometimes. People will put a hole in the fence. So I'm just looking around to see if somebody did make a hole, but I don't see one. So looks like we'll have to take the long way around. We'll walk back up to the street. Lucky I didn't see no trespassing here. Danger, no smoking. Okay, well, I don't smoke, so I don't have to worry about that sign. I want to obey the rules here. I just look to see, and there's no sign said you can't come in here. So I guess it's open to coming in here, but there's not much to do in here because the fence is all in, so you can't walk right through. You know, I spent so many years as a truck driver that every time I see a loading door, it's running through my mind the best way to get in there with a truck. And it's one of those things. it was part of my life for so many years. I just can't get away from the thoughts, like the way you think when you're a truck driver and you come to a building, you're going to deliver some product there. Well, the first thing you do is look to see where the receiving door is. If it's not in the front, then you got to go down a narrow driveway and there's a loading door in the back. And then when you get down there, you're trying to figure out, is there enough room for my truck? Can I swing my trailer around and get into that door? And all that stuff. That's how I thought for a lot of years. That's my life, was driving a truck and trying to unload things in different places and pick up product. And now I'm retired from that. I don't have to do that no more, but the way of thinking is still there. I'm still thinking like that. When I see a factory, I'm looking for the loading door, thinking how difficult would it be to get in here with a truck. You know, yeah, some things don't leave you that quickly. Things that was part of your life for a lot of years is still there. Here's a big empty lot right here. And this is the plaza on Wise Road. I don't know what they call it. They call it the Bridge Terminal Plaza or the Wise Road Plaza. I'm not sure, but it's the plaza anyways. Right across. Well, right by the bridge where you get onto the bridge. It's right there. So this has been quite a walk. I must have been out here an hour now. I'm soon going to end this video, which I think where I am is probably a good spot to end this video. Let's come over here and I can lean up against this fence and then I can put my gear away after I finish this video. All right. Didn't have to wear my mask at all doing this. There's the plaza, the SO and all that stuff that's in this area. The bridge is right down here, and the bridge terminal bus station's right over in that area. All right, here we are. We have been an hour and 2 minutes making this video. And I think we did a good job. I think it was very interesting. I think I would enjoy watching that video. So long for now, all my loyal viewers who like to follow my videos. Thanks again for watching all my videos, and I hope you enjoy this one. And if there's anybody out there that's not a subscriber yet, and you want to become a subscriber to support this channel, you don't have to pay money. It's just say you subscribe to it, and then they'll give you, your phone will give a little ding when there's a video, and it'll come to you. Okay? You'll know every time I make a video, like I do. Several people, I subscribe to their channels, and whenever they make a video, it shows a little sign comes up on my screen, and I know that different ones have made a video, and I can check it out when I get time. And so, if you haven't subscribed yet, it would mean the world to me to have some new subscribers. And just click that subscribe button. Just take your little finger there and push that, and you'll become a subscriber to Halifax Walker. And it would mean the world to me. And on that note, you have a wonderful day. This is Friday afternoon. Tomorrow's the weekend. Yippee! Okay, so on that note, we'll chat later. Hopefully I'll have something out again Monday or Tuesday. Maybe, well, this one here might be going up Monday. So, all right, bye for now.